Episode 8 Cubs Jewel Case. Hello Cubs and welcome to a new episode of Cubslog. As always, this is our space to share our voices, our memories, and the love we hold for Woojin.
Jewelry has always been something Woojin treasures. We've seen him wear it with pride and style, from his rings to his necklaces, each piece adding its own shine to his presence. He has a habit of collecting jewelry and is especially fond of showing off his unique necklaces and rings. We saw him in stunning looks with crystals dangling and adoring his outfits. Jewelry is more than decoration. It's a way to express who we are, a way to keep memories close. That's why in today's episode we are opening the Cubs jewel case. Just like Woojin, many of us have pieces of jewelry or small treasures that hold special meaning. They may be reminders of precious memories, symbols of love, or simply little things that bring us joy. Jewelry can also come in the form of a present, of someone we hold dear. All of these tiny, shiny, and shimmering things hold meaning for us. Let's hear the stories and treasures that Cubs have chosen to share.
Today's episode about jewelry, I would like to share some of my personal opinions. I have a lot of jewelries, even though I don't really wear all of them. I feel like heavy when I wear it, and I can't move freely. However, I have a good amount of jewelry. I prefer simple ones, or jewelries that doesn't have a lot of details, like animal shapes one, or jewelries with my name on it. When I give someone a necklace or a bracelet, it means I really care about them. So much so that I give them something I would like to keep for myself. The most jewelries I own is necklaces, and the less is rings. I feel special when I receive a jewelry as a gift, just like Woojin feels about perfumes. I have a necklace with Woojin's name on it that I specially ordered when I was a freshman in college. I wear it all the time except when I sleep or take a shower. I feel like something is missing if I forget it when I go out. Now that I'm going to graduate, this necklace is still around my neck, like a good reminder of me as a Cub.
Honestly, jewelry has been part of my life for many years, but mostly I've had a sort of on-off relationship with it. For example, I got my earrings when I was only 5 years old, and I've been wearing some for the majority of my life, but in recent years I couldn't be bothered to wear them at all. Instead, I realized since I started supporting Woojin, I really became inspired to wear rings. Not all the time or every day, but they have become a way of expressing myself. For example, on days when I don't feel like wearing nice clothes or a lot of makeup, still putting on my rings makes me feel nicer, and it's kind of a way to make my look feel more beautiful. I have 2 rings that mean a lot to me, and if I wear some, I usually wear those. They're both made of silver, and one has a stone and one is shaped like a leaf. They are beautiful, and they are the only jewelry that actually has emotional value to me. Other than that, I can't say much about my own jewelry, but like I said, I really don't wear a lot. Instead, I want to talk a little bit about Woojin's style because I think it defines him and his jewelry means a lot to him, I think. The necklaces and rings he wears feel so much like him. They are such interesting pieces that give me inspiration too. What I loved the most was when he wore the beautiful silver earpiece for his first album's promotion, or another time he also wore one for a photo shoot. It's such a specific thing to wear, and I wish he would do it again and try different styles because it feels really unique. In general, he seems to value a lot of his jewelry for different reasons and purposes, and I like that you can see him wear some pieces a lot. It shows that it's not just something he wears for looks or just like that, but actually because it has meaning for him too. One moment that I wanted to add because I thought it was really touching to me was when Cubs made bracelets for him. The way he honored it by making an entire video for it, and he wore every single one of the bracelets, was so beautiful and cute. To me, it showed how much he treasures Cubs and how each bracelet given to him was valuable and precious. Maybe we will have a chance again in the future to do something similar like that for him.
Since I was little, shiny and shimmering things always caught my attention. When I was a kid, I had a hobby of collecting little crystals, and I remember there would be around the entire house. Some in my room, some on the windowsills. Even now you can find them here and there. But since I grew older, I kind of abandoned that hobby. But whenever I see a shop that sells jewelry, I do find myself interested, and I like to go in and just look around. My most special piece of jewelry is a small silver charm in the shape of a crescent moon. My sister gave it to me for my birthday, and that already made it very meaningful. I've always liked to wear jewelry, but I usually just went and bought it on my own. I've never received it as a gift before. It warmed my heart because it suited my taste so perfectly. I only wear silver, and I love the moon and the stars. It showed me that my sister noticed these small things, even though we never talked about it. So this gift made me feel very seen. She told me that it was a twin charm and asked me to turn it over. When I did, I saw the engraving, "My Moon," it read. Then she pulled out her own necklace with a little sun charm. "Because you are my moon and I can be your sun," she said. I bought a bracelet to keep the charm on, and I always wear it. Since then, I've added a few more charms, like a little bear, but the moon will always be the most precious to me. Because my sister lives far away, wearing the bracelet makes me feel close to her. It gives me confidence, knowing that someone is thinking of me. And since she always encouraged me to make my own choices and experiences, I've started collecting charms wherever I go as a way of honoring that. If I could show this bracelet to Woojin, I think I'd point out the little bear charm on it, because it represents my love for him. I don't think I could make a recommendation to him, because I personally think that jewelry is something very personal, depending on each person's taste. But I would love to know if Woojin has a piece of jewelry that holds a similar meaning for him. Maybe something he received as a gift, or something he bought thinking about something else. I like how versatile jewelry makes us all. It can transform your whole look. And especially for Woojin, I feel like his stylists always do such an amazing job in incorporating all these little details in different pieces of jewelry in very unique ways that I think suit him so well. It's really like you look at it and you will think, oh yeah, that's so Woojin. And every look is so different, but they're just Woojin. Or maybe it's because Woojin just makes these looks his own. It always gives me joy to see him try out a new concept, because we've seen so many different things when you think about it. From Ready Now, where he wore this very bold hat with the crystals dangling down on these little chains, to Say Something to Me, for example, where he wore this whole shiny, shimmering, bedazzled harness that left us all in awe just looking at it. It was a very beautiful piece. To his very own personal touches of necklaces and rings that he wears with his stage outfits or on personal outings. I'm very interested in seeing what else he can become and what new things he's going to try out. I like that he is open to trying new things always and wearing them with confidence. It shows that he doesn't think too much about the original intent or purpose of a jewelry. He just accepts the jewelry as kind of a piece of himself and makes that piece his own by posing, by wearing it with confidence. And I think that is something very beautiful. It shows us that he has a very steadfast and unwavering personality. He just acts like that piece has always been there, like it was never separate from him. And in a way, I think this describes perfectly what kind of person Woojin is. Because no matter what challenge life is throwing his way or what new obstacle he has to get over, he just accepts it and finds a way to integrate it into his life. It will sit on top of everything else that he is. He won't let it put him down. He will just hang it upon everything else in this whole collection of moments in his life and continue being the person that he is and who we all love, who we all know to be Woojin.
Woojin and I are different on this, because while he loves it, I don't have many. My small treasure is a ring I got from my mom, and I wear it on my right thumb. Whenever I feel insecure, I touch the ring and it helps me calm down a little. I like everything on our Woojin, but especially the earrings. The best combination of everything for me was his look in the Drive Away music video. And I like it when cubs get a bare neck like, because it reminds them of Woojin. It's so cute.
Each piece and story we've heard today is unique, yet all shine in their own way. Just like Woojin adds his own sparkle, cups carry their own treasures that connect us to special memories, to each other, and maybe even to Woojin.
And maybe the most precious treasure of all is this bond we share, Woojin with cubs and cubs with one another. Woojin, if you ever listen to this, thank you for showing us how meaningful even the smaller things can be. From the songs you sing, to the jewelry you wear, to the love you make us share. You inspire us to cherish the treasures in every little thing in our own lives.
Noi ti aspetteremo.
Siso Kumela.
Te esperaremos.
Nous allons t'attendre.
On t'attendra.
Nós vamos esperar por ti.
Vamos esperar por você.
私たちはあなたを待っています。
Sini Bekliyiz.
Hintayin ka namin.
Wir werden auf dich warten.